Let's bring in CTV News U.S. political analyst Eric Ham. Hi, Eric. Great to see you.
It's good to be with you. Thanks for having me.
So we heard from U.S. senators showing support for Greenland. What stood out to you in their comments this morning?
Well, the fact that they are there, I think, only heightens the issue for Americans here at home who, quite frankly, may not understand the issue and the importance of what it would mean if, in fact, the president actually went through with a military invasion of Greenland. And so I think given the fact that you have lawmakers there, and also those same lawmakers will go back and share not only the details of their trip, but also the overarching issue with a potential U.S. military invasion in Greenland. So this is actually, I think, connecting it more to the American people, which I think brings it closer to home and makes it that much more difficult for the president to move forward with plans of a takeover. Now, in addition to that, we also have heard from Republican Congressman Don Bacon, who says that if, in fact, the president were to decide to go forward with an invasion, that would be cause for possible impeachment. Now, of course, Don Bacon is a retiring congressman as well as Republican Senator Tom Tillis. So the question becomes now, will many lawmakers who are not retiring, who are in fact running for re-election, will they also stand up to Donald Trump? Only time will tell.
So talk to us about who is actually in support of Donald Trump's plans here.
That's a really good question. Outside of members of the president's own administration, and some Republican lawmakers, say South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, Tom Cotton, some of the more far-right MAGA Republicans, in terms of overall approval ratings and support from the American people, there isn't any support for the president's plans for a takeover, even though he continues to push this idea. And also, given the fact that we know Prime Minister Carney has also been very outspoken against this idea, and the fact that the president actually has now invited him to serve on this peace board for Gaza is also striking. I think it speaks to the level of respect that the president has for the prime minister personally, not necessarily that it actually moves him in terms of Canada's decision, but nevertheless, the president does know that there is a lot of pushback, but it doesn't appear to be actually breaking through.
We've seen the president act recently in various countries and also speak about acting in various countries. Do we think he's all talk on this one?
No, not at all. In fact, the president has been talking about Greenland actually going back to his first term, and I think it's something that he wants to do, and it's why when he first came into office, we saw military plans being drawn up for a possible takeover of Greenland. And again, even though there is massive pushback, it still is not any indication that we could or will actually see resistance should the president actually decide to go through with this plan.
Okay, we will wait and see what happens with that. Eric Ham, thank you so much. That is CTV News U.S. political analyst.